Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be a complete guide and tutorial on how to play Jing. I'm going to be explaining everything you need to know about her, and I promise you guys at the end of the video you will be playing Jing like this. You will no longer be like waiting for your ultimate to reset cooldown, or yeah, you won't be slow after that basically. Okay, I'm promising you guys now itself it's not very hard, and the only problem is it's going to be a bit of a longer video, but I have studied everything about her and there is no way you can teach how to play her in a very little time. So yeah, let's get right into the video. I'm going to explain all of her abilities first and then her ultimate and then also how to play her. Okay, so let's start with her passive. So whenever she uses any of her abilities, she will spawn another reflection. Second ability, see. First ability, see. Third ability, see. There is always a reflection whenever she uses any of her abilities. But if there is one reflection already out, when she uses abilities there won't be a new one. So for example, if you use your S1 and if there is a reflection, and then if you use your S2, she doesn't make another reflections. Okay, so basically what I'm trying to say is there can only be one reflection at a time. So you can ask me what the reflection will do. So okay, let's see that. Okay, let's do like this. Look at this, the reflection will imitate her. So whatever she is doing here, the reflection will be doing there, but the only difference is the reflection will only be dealing 30% of damage. Now that might be a little like low. Look at the damage of our auto attacks, 987, 926, so it's around 900, and when it crits it's higher, right? But look at the damage of the reflection. Okay, let's just let it reset, or wait, let's make it fast. Okay, so look at the damage of the reflection, 300, right? So the reflection doesn't deal the same damage as the original, but there is a catch. If the reflection is very far away, see, 348 now, 400, I don't know what that was, 460 or something. So it can deal more damage the farther it is from her original. So if it's so far away, it will deal to a maximum of 80% damage, which is very important because that comes in handy when you use your ultimate. Your reflection will be dealing 80% damage for you and you will be dealing 100%. Okay, but if you are very close to the enemy, see, the reflection basically deals no damage at all. It's like 20% damage, it's not high. And also the reflection only deals 10% damage to the towers. So you can see there, right? The tower is just taking 16 damage, while here we are dealing 1000 damage. Okay, so 10% of damage for towers, and also it's 10%, like it's 16 because of the tower shield. So if there was a minion, we'll be dealing 100 damage. So don't get confused like saying he deals 1000 in original, and if it's 10% it should be 100. Yeah, I know that, but since the tower also has damage reduction shield without any minions inside, it is only taking 16 damage. So you can't usually use your reflection as a very good source of attacking the towers. It is acceptable because otherwise people will just do this and take every tower, right? Yeah, so in order to stop that from happening, they have like made it so that the towers only take 10% damage. Okay, let's talk about her first ability. She dashes in the target direction, and if she hits an enemy, the enemy will be slowed down by 30% for 1.5 seconds, and then her next auto attack will it will be like a double auto attack. Look at this. See, normally she hits like this, but see, she hits double for the next auto attack. It deals a little bit more damage. And also one more thing you should notice is that, okay, I forgot to talk about this in the passive itself. Look at this. When she attacks an enemy, she will place a mark on top. So you can see how this mark is, right? Blue color on left and transparent on the right side. Look at the mark placed by her reflection. See, it's transparent on the left and blue color on the right. It's like the opposite of what she places personally. And when you and your reflection both place marks, it will be two blue sides, right? So I place it like this, and then my reflection places one more. It will reset the cooldown of my first ability and second ability. I'll show you now. Turn off the cooldown. I place one mark. See, my ability came into cooldown. Like came out of cooldown, sorry. Okay, so it has a cooldown of 5 seconds, so you can only do that every 5 seconds. So place the mark and see, it doesn't matter that it has to be an auto attack. You can also use abilities. So let's just do this. See, now both of them hit the dummy at the same time, right? So okay, see, I used my second ability and the reflection has placed its mark, and then if I go there and if I do an auto attack, or if I use an ability with the original, it will like trigger that passive and it will refresh the cooldown of my first ability and second ability. One more time, place the mark. See, both my abilities are out of cooldown. I have turned off the cooldown, so for your reference. Okay, so that is what happens when you jungle. So this is a very important jungling tip. I'm going to give it now itself. So when you are in the jungle, don't use your punish like this because it will deal very little damage. But if you manage to bring your reflection out, and if you then use your punish, both you and your reflection will be using punish. See, 3000 plus 1500. The reflection deals more damage the farther away it is, right? That is why it's not dealing 80% damage. It only dealt little. I can even show it here. Like if you do this, only one. But if we go like this, and if both of us attack, okay, wait, it's a bit okay tricky. Yeah, see, double punish. So never use your punish like if you don't have a reflection active, because it will help you like save a lot of time in the jungle. Let's talk about the second ability now. She will do a dance, like spin around and then release a reflection and increase her movement speed a little bit. If she hits an enemy, she will be healing. Wait, let me show that. Let's I'll take some damage and see, 379 healing, 379. But if she hits multiple enemies, she will heal more, but she will not heal double. So you can say there are two enemies here. So if I hit both of them, I should have what, 740 healing. No, it doesn't work like that. She heals only 30% of what she originally heals, plus like 100 plus 30. Okay, so she was healing like what, let's see, 379 for that one, right? But if you hit both, you will heal 478. If there is one more, oh wait, okay, there is one more, 577. So it doesn't actually go from single to double, triple. It actually 100 and others 30 30 30. Okay, so yeah, that's the healing that you can get from your second ability. Now I have talked about the first ability, second ability and the passive. Now to the most important and the most complicated part, the ultimate. Okay, let's get right into it. So buckle up everyone, and it's going to get really complicated now. I'm going to be talking about her ultimate. Her ultimate is it is easy at the end, but it will be very hard for me to explain. So please focus on everything that I'm going to say now. I've done 2 weeks of research playing with her, spamming her, trying different builds, and finally come up with this. So if you guys understood how her ultimate works at the end of the video, you have to hit the like button to show your support, because it was a really hard video to make. Okay, I would really appreciate all the support. And yeah, let's start with the basics. So her ultimate is a dash, and if you use it like this, like the dash is the center of the mirror. So let me try to explain. So if you use your dash like this, the mirror center will be parallel to the arena. But if you use your dash like sideways like this, it will be perpendicular to the arena. Okay, so the arena road goes from your base to the enemy base, right? And the mirror, as you can see, is perpendicular to it. Okay, but if you use it like this, it will be parallel to the road. Okay, so keep that in mind. So it doesn't have to be always perpendicular or parallel. You can also use it like this, or you can use it like this. It doesn't matter, but the only thing that matters is the direction in which you are dashing is going to be determining the center of the mirror. So once you do the dash, you will see another reflection standing on the other side. So whatever you do on this side, the reflection will be doing on the other side. So let's just say you are using auto attacks. Look at her over there using auto attacks. Abilities, see, first ability, see, whatever you do here, your reflection will be imitating that on the other side. And whenever you click your ultimate, you and your reflection will swap position, and the cooldown for this is 1.5 seconds, but you will see pro players just spamming it and having 0 cooldown. I'll teach you how. So see, it goes into cooldown, but after 1.5 seconds it comes out of cooldown, and you and your reflection will both swap places with one another. Okay. So that is all the basics that you need to know about her ultimate. Now let me show you how to use it properly, how to spam it, and how to make the most of it. Okay, so basically if you want to keep using your ultimate and going back and forth, you have to deal damage to something. Let's just spawn a puppet here. So turned off cooldown, right? So now see, if I attack the puppet, see, the cooldown is immediately reset. See, whenever I deal damage to that puppet, the ultimate comes out of cooldown immediately. Let me show you. Last time I was using auto attacks, now I'm going to use abilities. See? Okay, let's just turn off the cooldown. Oh no, okay, turning off the cooldown doesn't make sense, right? Okay, let's just do this. So, goes into cooldown, used second ability, it came out of cooldown. Auto attack, second ability. So you have to do something. Okay, even first ability, anything, you just need to deal damage to an enemy. It doesn't matter which enemy, as long as there is something. It can be a creep. Let me show you guys. It can be the sage buff. See, I am dealing damage to the sage buff like with my auto attacks, and my ultimate is just coming back immediately, right? So that is how it works. It can be a minion, it can be a creep, it can be an enemy hero. So if you attack something, you can like spam your ultimate. So that is the basic concept of it. Okay, and now it's very hard, it's not easy. Let me show you guys. It's very hard. So let's just keep this one in the middle, right? And yeah, okay, see, even if I miss one time, it just goes into a really long like 1.5 seconds cooldown, which makes it seem very dumb, like you standing for 1.5 seconds. The cool part is you just keep switching places, right? So what you have to do is, there is a way to work around it. Let me show you one more time. See, I use my ultimate on the enemy, then go out, spam auto attacks and ultimate. See, so while dashing, I'm attacking that dummy. So that is how my ultimate is coming back again and again. Let me show you. If I just click my ultimate like this, it doesn't reset it. See, it's not getting reset. But if I use auto attacks while dashing, see, okay, it didn't hit the enemy. You have to hit the enemy, that's the hard part. So while dashing, in mid dash, you have to hit the enemy, right? Like this. Go attack, 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 attack. So while she's dashing, when you are close to the enemy, just use the attack. When you reach there, use your ultimate to run again, swap position. While swapping, again hit the enemy and run to the other side. So it's very hard, but now I'll make it very easy for you. There is a simple trick. The only thing that you lack is attack speed. So I have a build especially made for this. It is not the traditional or the best build, but I'm telling you guys, you are going to enjoy this build so much. I did. Okay, so Doomsday for attack speed, right? It gives 30% attack speed. Then we build Deep Frost Siege, 30% attack speed. It also reduces the enemy's movement speed and also gives you some max health, so which is really good. Not the best, but yeah, it's a good item. And then go for attack and siege breaker. So this is going to be the build. Okay, the thing with this build is it has really high attack speed. So what you can do is just put it like this and just spam your ultimate and your auto attacks, and you can go like this. See, so it's only like hard to hit an enemy if your attack speed is low, but if your attack speed is really high, if your attack speed is like this, she will continuously keep attacking as she is running, and that will make sure that you will hit an enemy easily. right? So let me explain it. You guys have to also try your best to understand this, because this is the best way to explain. So without these attack items, see what happens. I run into a problem that if I miss the attack, my cooldown doesn't reset. See, I missed the auto attack. While dashing, instead of attacking while I'm close to the enemy like this, I go too far away and then hit the attack. Okay, enough roosters, please. Okay, so that is what happened. But if you have good attack speed, you can actually work your way around it. So I have 2 attack speed items. Okay, let's just sell this and get another attack speed item, which I was talking about, Deep Frost Siege. So they also deal damage. They are not useless items. So let's see now. Now since their attack speed is really high, you have a very little chance of missing your auto attacks while dashing. See, you just need to spam both like this: alt auto attack, alt auto attack, alt auto attack, and you can just basically just keep switching for the 10 seconds. Okay guys, I also forgot to tell you that the mirror will be active for 10 seconds only. So after 10 seconds this mirror will disappear. There is another way. So you can see there, right, the cooldown of her ultimate. So once you use it, there will be another blue color thingy that will be going around. See, there is one, right? Once it is fully done, the mirror will disappear. So you will have until then to do all the attacks as possible. So do whatever dance you want to do. There is another way to break the mirror or to make it disappear, that is to leave the circle. So once you leave the circle, the mirror will be gone and you will not be able to use it, and it will go into full cooldown. Okay, now coming back to what I was talking about, the attack speed. Okay, so that is how the attack speed is very important. So like this, spam, attack, auto attack, and ultimate spam. I'm just see I'm clicking only my auto attacks and my ultimate, and since my attack speed is high, I managed to hit it. So don't think too much. I'm going to explain again for slow learners. Okay, let's remove this puppet, make a new one. Okay guys, the only thing you need to know is have this build. Okay, like keep this build in your mind, have this, and then you have to go alt, keep the enemy in the middle, alt auto attack, alt auto attack, alt auto attack, keep clicking both. See what I'm doing, look at the bottom right, I'm just spamming alt and auto attack. So this is what you also have to do. So you don't need to think too much, this is what you have to do. You just need to damage something, right? Since your attack speed is very high like this, you will still hit the dummy or whatever target is in the middle, and you will be able to keep switching places. Okay, so that is that. And another one technique that you can learn, so the thing that I explained now with increased attack speed, it is going to be a bit advanced and it will be very hard for beginners to do, but there is something that is easy for beginners, and that is the anchor technique. The anchor technique is what I was talking about in a previous video, where you have to use a tower or something that doesn't move as an anchor. So attack, switch, attack the tower, switch, attack, switch. Okay, let's remove this puppet, it's in the way. Okay, let me explain the anchor technique. So basically, when you're trying to push a tower, let's just say you're trying to push this tower and the enemies are standing inside, go and draw your mirror like this and attack the tower, switch, attack the tower, switch. See, this is the anchor technique. So basically what I am doing is, okay, I went outside the mirror there by mistake. So basically the anchor technique will make sure that there is one target inside the mirror which you can always hit and keep switching. So if, for example, if it's an enemy, they will keep moving, right? So an enemy won't stand still, but the tower won't move anywhere. So you can use the tower as a reliable source to keep switching, and if the enemies come in your way, you can also deal damage to them. Okay, so that is the anchor technique. That is very simple. Okay, and then there is one more thing that you need to know about her ultimate. Yeah, it never ends, it keeps going on. So when you draw your ult, see these mirrors around you, these sharp, like at the corner of the ultimate there are mirrors, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, there are 8 mirrors, like sharp mirror pieces, shards I can say. So these will attack the enemy if you are dealing damage to them. So let's place a puppet. Okay, puppet, and if I deal damage to the puppet, see, you can see the shards like coming out. Okay, see, look at this, they come out and attack the puppet. Let's use our ultimate one more time. Okay, they are like basically there to deal a little bit more damage. See, for every attack of me and my reflection, 2 of the shards will come and attack that enemy, and it will deal more damage to enemies that are having lower HP. Okay, one final thing that you should know is when you're jungling, you will see this. See, there is a blue color bar above your head, right? That bar shows the cooldown of your passive. So once that bar is done, only after that you will be able to place these marks on the enemies, and then you will be able to reset your abilities. So like this basically. So wait, you have placed the mark, right? And now if I use another ability, both my abilities will come out of cooldown immediately. But it has a cooldown of 5 seconds, so only after every 5 seconds you will be able to refresh your first ability and second ability and deal that additional damage. But once you turn on your ultimate, see that bar is going very fast, right? So what that means is, while your ultimate is active, you will be able to like use the passive every 2 seconds. So normally it will take 5 seconds for you to be able to refresh your S1 and S2, but while you are in your alt form, you will be able to refresh them every 2 seconds. So okay, in cooldown now, see, back out of cooldown, and I'll just leave it to you guys, so you can decide when you are going to use your second ability. Try to use it when you go near a lot of enemies. Your reflection also can use it and heal for you, so keep that also in mind. So yeah, the healing effect will be a bit reduced. It will be only 80% if your ultimate, if your reflection uses it. So that is pretty much everything you need to learn about her ultimate. If you still don't understand, you can ask me in the comments, and I can even make one more video just explaining this ultimate and whatever it is that you don't understand. So you have to be specific. Just don't say I don't understand her ult. You have to be more specific, okay? Also, if you don't understand, you can try watching it once again, and you might get it. But this is the important part. This is the build. You have to have some attack speed. In the late game, you can switch it with boots of resistance. These two are enough for spamming. Okay, once you get that, you can just alt, spam like this. See, it works. You just need to click your auto attack and your ultimate back and forth, and you will just keep switching back and forth. Okay guys, so one more thing I have to talk about her ultimate. I just want this video to be complete. Okay, so this is how you should use your ult. If there is an enemy over there, try to hit them with your ult. It will push them and make them immobile. They will be stuck in the middle for 1 second. Okay, if you guys, I forgot to talk about that, right? So once you hit your ultimate on an enemy, they will be stuck in the center for 1 second. They cannot move, they cannot use anything to move away from there. It's basically like align second ability in AOV. It used to be like that, right? So yeah, you have to use it like this, and then use your first ability to go to the corner and then start attacking. So the reason why you have to be in the corner for attacking is because the farther the reflection is, the more damage it dealt, right? We were talking about that in the passive. So if the reflection is very far away from her, it will be dealing pretty much the same damage, 80% damage as the original. So that is why we are trying to have it at the corner, and also she will be healing. Let me show you guys that as well. Let's take some damage. While she is switching in her ultimate, she will be healing. Okay, so our HP is like this, right? Look at what happens now. See, look at that healing, guys. Look at that, 53, 53, 53. The more attack damage she has, the more healing. But if you don't run very far, you won't heal very much. Let me show you that also. Let's take some damage. But if you're just going to swap like this, see, it doesn't heal a lot, just a little bit. But if you're running all the way from here, look at that healing. That's a lot of healing, right? So that is why you have to be in the corner of the ultimate. Let your enemies be in the middle, but you swap from corner to corner. That is because two things, right? What? One, healing, more healing while running. Second, more damage by your reflection. So if the reflection is very far from the original, it will deal 80% damage. So in order to maximize both of that, we are going to use our ultimate, and then first ability to go to the corner and then start switching. Okay, you just need one enemy in the middle, and who you can attack, and keep switching. Okay, so yeah, I think that's about it. I have explained it with the best of my abilities, but again guys, it took me 2 weeks to learn her. I have been pretty much spamming her for 2 weeks straight. I've played like 60-70 matches with her now, and finally I have come to understand how she works. So it will take time. Don't expect to like immediately do everything that I am doing. You will be able to do it in hero trial for sure, but if you want to do it in a match, it will take you a few tries, at least 10 or 15 tries to perfect this. But remember one important thing, this build, okay, this build might not be the strongest build, but I'm telling you guys, it will help you swap infinitely faster, and it's not half bad. It's not a very bad build, right? You lack this master sword and one more attack item, that's all. This star breaker. Other than that, you have all the other damage dealing items like these two and this. They give a lot of damage, and these two give attack speed, so you can like keep switching very fast and not basically not like it negates the skill from the equation. It becomes an easy hero if you have these two attack speed items. Okay, so yeah, my throat is dead, and I hope you all found this video helpful. If you did, please make sure to hit the like button. It will mean a lot to me. I put so much work into this video, and yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you all have a really great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.